Have you ever noticed how some homes seem to fly off the market? Like one day it's listed and 2 days later it's sold with multiple offers. Meanwhile, others sit there, price reductions, fewer showings, months go by, and sellers are wondering what is wrong with my home. Here's the truth, it's not just about the price, it's not just about the location, and it's not just luck. The real difference between homes that sell instantly and those that sit comes down to one thing: emotion. People don't buy homes based purely on logic, they buy based on how the home makes them feel. Today, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of what really drives that connection and how to create it so that buyers don't just like your home, they fall in love with it. So grab a coffee, get comfortable. Let's talk about what separates a home that gets snapped up instantly from the ones that struggle to get noticed. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the psychology behind every sale. Buying a home is one of the most emotional purchases people will ever make. Sure, they use spreadsheets and mortgage calculators, but when they walk into a home that feels right, logic goes out the window. Think about it. A home represents security, family, and dreams. It's where people picture their lives unfolding, where birthdays happen, where they raise their kids, where they make amazing memories with friends and family. So when a buyer steps inside and says, I can see myself in here, that's the moment the sale really begins. And as a realtor, I can tell instantly when a buyer has connected emotionally. Their tone changes, their eyes light up, they start talking in we statements. We could put the Christmas tree here. This would be perfect for the dog. The kids would love this backyard. That's not analysis, that's attachment. Homes that sell quickly create that moment early on. Homes that sit, they never spark it. And that's what we are going to fix right now. So, what does emotional connection really mean? Let's break down that emotional connection, what it actually looks like. There are three basic pillars. Number one is comfort. Buyers feel at ease, the layout flows, rooms aren't cluttered, and nothing feels awkward. Number two is warmth. The home gives off a sense of welcome. The light is soft, the colors are neutral, there's balance between cozy and clean. Number three is aspiration. The buyers can see their future right there. They picture themselves cooking, relaxing, entertaining, and growing old in that home. It's not just visual, it's sensory. It's the soft scent of fresh baking, the gentle light through the window, or even the sound of the neighborhood. The goal is to make buyers feel at home before they've even unpacked a box. And here's the secret: you can create that feeling intentionally. What about the decluttering, simplifying, and neutralizing? I tell every seller, with the help of my home stager, your home should feel like a blank canvas, but with warmth. If buyers walk in and all they see are family photos, bold colors, or personal collections, they get distracted. And we see this all the time. You want them to focus on the space, not the stuff. So, step one is decluttering. Take it one room at a time, pack away personal photos, trophies, mail, fridge magnets, and small decor that clutters surfaces. Step two is neutralizing. You don't need to repaint the entire house white, but if you've got that bright red accent wall or heavy drapes blocking sunlight, those can hurt the first impression. Light, neutral tones photograph better and make rooms feel larger. And the third step is add comfort back. Once the clutter's gone, layer in cozy textures, a soft throw blanket, a few accent pillows, fresh flowers, or a clean scent. That is how you strike the balance. Warm but open. Personal enough to feel alive, neutral enough for buyers to see their lives in your home. Next, we are talking about the emotional power of photography. Most buyers see your home for the first time online. That means your photos and videos are your digital first impression. If your listing photos don't speak emotionally, buyers might never even book a showing. I've seen it too many times. Homes that look dark, cluttered, or outdated get passed over, even if they're beautiful in person. Professional photography captures that feeling we talk about. Bright, natural light, warm tones, proper composition, a few lifestyle shots that make people feel what it feels to live there. And if you want to take it a step further, video tours, drone footage, and even music can enhance that emotional story. When buyers watch your video and imagine themselves walking through the home, that's emotional marketing done right. Now let's talk about staging. Some sellers think that staging is just moving furniture around. It's not. It's a psychological tool that helps buyers emotionally move in before they've even made an offer. A good stager understands human behavior. They'll position furniture to make spaces feel open, choose colors that calm, and add accents that trigger positive feelings like warmth, cleanliness, and comfort. Here's a quick story. I had a listing a few years ago that was sitting on the market for more than a month. The sellers had already reduced the price once. We brought in that stager, swapped heavy furniture for lighter pieces, added greenery and also artwork, and retook the photos. Within 5 days, it sold for almost asking price. Nothing structural changed, just the feeling. That's what staging does. It speaks to buyers' emotions. And in Ottawa's competitive market, staged homes consistently sell faster and for higher prices. How about the pricing and perception? This part is huge because even the most beautiful, emotionally staged home won't sell if it's priced out of alignment. Price creates perception. A home priced correctly tells buyers this home is worth every penny. An overpriced home says something's off here. Even if they love it emotionally, buyers will hesitate. They're going to think, we love it, but we'll wait and see if the price goes down. Meanwhile, the days on market pile up and that emotional energy fades away. Here's a tip. When you price just slightly below where the market expects, you create momentum. That energy, combined with a beautiful presentation, can spark multiple offers. And when the buyers feel urgency, emotion turns into action. So yes, emotion attracts interest, but strategic pricing closes the deal. Let's talk about storytelling, how to sell a lifestyle. Every home has a story, and it's your job and mine to tell a story like it should be told. It's not enough to list features, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, finished basement, in-ground pool. This is something that is only about information. You need inspiration. Instead of a large backyard, try saying your summer evenings just got better. Imagine barbecues under the pergola while the kids play in the backyard. Instead of renovated kitchen, let's say a kitchen designed for connection, where morning light fills the space as you pour your first cup of coffee. That is what triggers emotion. And it's not about exaggerating. It's about inviting imagination. When we write your listing description, we film your video and post to social media, we're not just marketing a home. We are trying to tell a story that buyers can step into and feel like home. The next step is the showing experience. When buyers finally visit your home, every detail matters. Think of it like setting the stage. Lights are on in every single room. Curtains are open for all the natural light, soft background music playing quietly, a subtle scent, maybe vanilla, citrus, or freshly baked cookies. Temperature matters too. You'd be amazed how often homes feel too cold or too hot during showings. Comfort will also sell. The showing experience should make buyers feel welcome. You don't want them to think we're intruding. You want them to think we are home. We can feel ourselves at home. One of my clients once said, the house felt so comfortable, we didn't want to leave. They sat down on a couch, they just sat there and imagined what life would be in that home. That's when you know you've done it right. So why do homes stay on the market? Usually it comes down to one or more of these things. First of all is there's no emotional connection. The home feels dark, cluttered, uninviting. Number two is overpricing. Buyers like it, but not enough to justify the number. Number three is the poor presentation. Low quality photos or no staging at all will make a difference. Number four is the unclear story. The listing just doesn't inspire people to come down and sit down and see themselves in their new home. Number five is unrealistic expectations. Seller wants a price the market doesn't support. So when emotion, presentation, and pricings don't line up, a home sits on the market. The good news, every one of these can be fixed. With professional photography, thoughtful staging, strategic pricing, and emotional storytelling, you can completely change the trajectory of a listing. I've seen it happen again and again. A home that sat for 60 days suddenly sells within a week after a relaunch, simply because the presentation finally matched the emotion the buyers were looking for. When a home hits the market and connects emotionally, it doesn't just attract one buyer, it creates a buzz. People share the listing, buyers talk to their agents, the open house fills up. That is the ripple effect of good marketing and emotional connection. It's like dropping a stone in a pond. The impact expands outward. In this business, emotion drives momentum. And when momentum builds, offers will follow. So let's do a recap. Homes that sell instantly do three things better than others. Number one is they connect emotionally through presentation, comfort, and storytelling. Number two, they look irresistible online. Professional photos, bright light, and inviting staging. Number three, they align price and presentation. So buyers feel confident and excited to act quickly. When you combine emotion, strategy, and storytelling, your home doesn't just get noticed, it gets desired. And that is the key difference. So if you're planning on selling your home in the future, whether it's this fall or next spring or next summer, start by thinking beyond price and paint. Think about how you want buyers to feel when they're walking through your home, because emotion is what makes them remember your home long after they've seen a whole bunch of other homes. So if you'd like help creating that perfect connection from staging to storytelling to pricing, I'd love to walk you through a customized selling plan. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it helpful, feel free to share it, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to drop a comment below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more straight talk on real estate. I will see you in the next video. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about getting your house ready to sell, make sure to give me a quick call, or you can always email me at jeanricher@jeanricher.com. Merci beaucoup et bonne journée.